Natural gas is one of the most used and essential energy resources in our daily lives. Millions of people use it every day for cooking, heating their homes, and even showering. Considered one of the world's most dangerous energy sources, highly toxic and flammable, a simple malfunction or gas leak could trigger a catastrophic explosion. But have you ever wondered how it is produced? What makes it so useful and, at the same time, so dangerous? Well, today we'll travel to the United States, the world's largest producer of natural gas, to discover, step by step, how this essential resource that powers our lives is extracted, processed, and distributed. From its extraction kilometers deep in immense underground reservoirs to the gigantic networks that transport it safely to your home, we will explore every detail of the fascinating process that turns this hidden treasure into the energy we all use. So, get ready, because we're about to discover how natural gas is extracted from the depths of the Earth. Let's begin. Step 1. Exploration and drilling. Natural gas is one of the world's most important energy sources, but have you ever wondered exactly what it is and where it comes from? Well, it's a hydrocarbon composed primarily of methane, a gas we all know for its use in cooking or heating. However, its origin is truly fascinating. This natural resource was formed over millions of years when the remains of marine organisms, like plants and microscopic animals, became trapped under layers of sediment on the ocean floor. Over time, the Earth's heat and pressure transformed this organic matter into natural gas, trapping it in porous rocks underground. Did you know that the gas we use today is millions of years old? It's like using energy from the past in the present. To extract it, energy companies begin with exploration, using advanced technologies like satellite imagery and seismic waves to identify the most promising deposits. Once located, drilling begins. Imagine giant drilling rigs making their way to deposits that can be more than 6 kilometers deep, farther than climbing Mount Everest. When the drills reach the deposit, the natural gas, trapped under high pressure, begins to flow to the surface. In some cases, if the pressure is low, special pumps are used to extract it. This newly extracted gas isn't ready for use, as it's mixed with water, sand, and other compounds. At this point, natural gas has no odor. It's completely neutral, and you wouldn't be able to detect a leak. That's why, later in the process, a special odor, similar to sulfur, is added so it can be easily recognized, allowing us to detect any problems immediately. With the gas extracted and ready for processing, it's time to begin its transformation into a safe and usable resource. Let's move on to the next step. Step 2. Separating natural gas. Once the natural gas reaches the surface, it's not ready to be used. Can you imagine cooking or heating your home with gas mixed with water, sand, and other substances? That's why the first step in the processing plant is to separate the gas from all these impurities. The gas passes through a series of enormous separators and filters, designed to remove everything we don't need. For example, the water trapped with the gas is extracted at this stage, while sand and other sediments are removed through mechanical processes. Toxic gases like hydrogen sulfide, which can be dangerous if not handled properly, are also removed. Did you know that, in addition to the gas we use for cooking or heating, other useful hydrocarbons like propane and butane are also separated here? These compounds are stored separately and later converted into products we use daily, such as fuel for portable stoves or in the manufacture of plastics. At this point, the gas begins to look more like the one we know, but it's still not completely clean. There are still traces of other compounds that must be removed in the following steps. Each of these stages is essential to ensure that the gas is safe and efficient. With the gas clean and ready to continue its transformation, let's move on to the next step and discover how it's further purified. Let's go. Step 3. Processing and purification. Now that the natural gas has been separated from the larger impurities, it's time to purify it even more. At this stage, the gas goes through a series of processes designed to remove the compounds that are not useful and ensure that it is safe and efficient for use. The first objective is to remove gases like carbon dioxide and nitrogen, which do not provide value as fuel. To do this, the gas passes through chemical absorption systems and advanced filters that capture these unwanted compounds. This step is crucial for the gas to reach the quality required for its distribution. Additionally, liquid hydrocarbons such as ethane, propane, and butane are recovered, which have great industrial value and are used in the manufacture of plastics, chemicals, and alternative fuels. Did you know that a portion of the natural gas processed at this stage ends up being used in products as common as plastic bottles or fertilizers? The gas is also cooled and undergoes a dehydration process, removing any traces of water that may remain. This step is vital, as moisture in the pipes can cause corrosion or blockages in the transportation system. At the end of this process, the natural gas is already incredibly pure and is almost ready to be used. However, to be able to transport it efficiently and reach its destination, it needs to go through an additional transformation. Let's move on to the next step to discover how this is possible. Step 4. Compression and liquefaction. With the natural gas completely purified, it's time to prepare it for transportation. But how can you move a gas that is practically invisible and so light that it seems uncontrollable? This is where compression and liquefaction come into play, two essential processes to reduce its volume and facilitate its transport. Compression is the first step. In this process, natural gas is subjected to high pressures that make it much more compact. This allows it to be transported efficiently through pipelines that connect processing plants to cities and factories. However, when distances are too great, as in the case of international exports, a more advanced method is used: liquefaction. This process involves cooling the gas to extremely low temperatures, up to -162 degrees Celsius, which transforms it into a transparent liquid and reduces it to 600 times less its original size. This is what is known as liquefied natural gas, LNG. Did you know that LNG is so compact that a single LNG carrier can transport enough gas to supply an entire city for weeks? It's impressive to think how something so volatile can be stored so efficiently. Once compressed or liquefied, the natural gas is stored in specially designed tanks to maintain the necessary pressure or temperature. These tanks are constantly monitored to ensure safety and prevent any leaks. With the gas ready to travel long distances, we have taken a crucial step in its journey. Ready to discover how it reaches its destination? Let's move on to the next step. Step 5. Transportation. Once the natural gas has been adequately compressed or liquefied, it begins its meticulous journey through various routes, depending on its final destination. This transportation is a delicate process. Any error could not only interrupt the supply, but also pose a significant risk, such as a huge explosion. For transportation within a country or between nearby states, extensive underground pipeline networks are used. These act as vital arteries that transport the gas safely and continuously, equipped with state-of-the-art technology to detect and handle any anomalies instantly. When the destination of the natural gas requires crossing oceans or needs to be sent to other continents, maritime transport comes into play. In these cases, the gas is liquefied and stored at extremely low temperatures, allowing it to be transported in large quantities in specialized ships, known as LNG carriers. So, these ships are designed to keep the gas in a liquid and safe state during its journey, ensuring that it arrives intact at its destination. This transportation process, whether by land or sea, is constantly monitored by teams of professionals who ensure that each segment of the journey meets the highest standards of safety and efficiency. Now that the natural gas is almost ready to reach its destination, get ready to discover how it is handled and distributed locally. Let's see. Step 6. Local distribution. With natural gas already transported to its final destination, it's time to make it accessible to everyone. This step is essential as it ensures that the gas reaches our homes, businesses, and factories safely and consistently. Have you ever wondered how it's possible for gas to fuel your stove or heating system with just the turn of a valve? Behind that simple gesture, there's a vast network of infrastructure that operates tirelessly to ensure a continuous supply. The gas is temporarily stored in strategic deposits before being distributed through a network of smaller pipes, which carry the gas to every corner of the cities. These pipes are carefully designed to integrate into the urban environment, often hidden under streets and buildings. At this stage, the natural gas receives a final modification. A distinctive odor is added, which many of us recognize. This smell is not natural. It is intentionally added to ensure that any leaks are quickly detectable. Every time you notice that characteristic smell, remember that it's a safety measure designed to protect you. Distribution companies also carry out constant monitoring to maintain the appropriate pressure in the pipes and avoid interruptions in supply. This system is designed to ensure that gas reaches millions of people without noticeable variations, regardless of the time of day. With this step, natural gas is ready to be used. From providing heat for your shower to generating electricity in large power plants, every drop of gas you use has completed an extraordinary journey. But we still have to explore how this resource manages sustainability and the positive impact it has on our daily lives, something that often goes unnoticed. Let's see. Step 7. Natural gas in your everyday life. As natural gas reaches our homes, industries, and power plants, you might be surprised by how much it influences things you don't even imagine. Beyond cooking and heating our homes, natural gas has truly amazing applications. Did you know that it's a key ingredient in the manufacture of products as diverse as fertilizer for your plants and the plastic of toys? Moreover, natural gas also plays an essential role in the creation of carbon black, a component that makes your car tires more wear-resistant. And when you enjoy a carbonated drink, think about this. Natural gas is fundamental in the production of carbon dioxide that makes your favorite beverages bubbly. Additionally, thanks to its low pollution compared to other fuels, natural gas is a hero in the fight against climate change, helping cities reduce their carbon footprint. So every time you turn on the light or drink a soda, remember that natural gas is behind many of these small, great things in life. To wrap up, we have a question for you. Have you ever detected a gas leak in your home? If so, how did you react? Leave your answer in the comments. And if you enjoyed the natural gas production process, don't forget to like and subscribe to explore more impressive manufacturing processes.